Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca. In this video we will talk about the new Wild collection by Huda Beauty, especially the Wild Jaguar palette because this is the one that I have here. I'm going to swatch the palette and also show you a look that I did with the palette. Hints is this one right here. Before we get started, I want to kindly ask you guys to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I upload makeup content every Monday and Friday, so make sure to stick around. And yeah, let's get started with the video. Here I have the Wild Jaguar palette, and if we look at the inside, first things first, it's really pretty. But what I noticed is that it's the first time I see a black shadow in one of Huda's mini palettes, which I feel like it's a great thing. Like, a black shadow can be very useful, and I feel like this palette is very versatile because it has some neutrals that you can choose from, like these tones here that are matte. It also has the black, of course, and the shimmers, which they are really gorgeous. We're going to see how each shade swatches. Also, what I like about this collection in particular is that she decided to come up with some more bold, colorful palettes as well. This is the most neutral one out of the Wild collection, but they also have Python, which leans more green toned, and I think the last one is called Chameleon, that is more orangey, warm toned. Oh, and they also have Tiger, which is again neutral but a little bit warmer than this one. I like that the packaging is kind of, I don't know if you can see it on camera, it shifts depending on how you move it. And I also like the fact that it has a mirror in it that is dirty. Each of the palettes in the Wild collection retails for $30. You get 9 shadows in here, you have 4 mattes and 5 shimmers. Glitters, shimmers, non-matte shades. Let's start swatching the palette to see how each shade looks, but keep in mind that my hand is not primed, so it's not really a fair swatch. The real test is going to be on the eyes anyway. I just want you to see the entire shade range that you have in this palette, starting from the first shade, of course. Ooh, this has a greenish tint somehow, kind of like a silver with a greenish tint. Oh, so gorgeous. And it's also so pigmented because you will see that some of these shades are actually toppers somehow, like they don't really have a colored base. Okay, next shade we have this cool toned, ooh, cool toned brown. It looks almost like a gray. So something like this. It's really gorgeous. Next we have a gold, one of the only warm tones in this palette. I don't know, Huda just does something right, especially with the metallics, shimmers, glitters. There's just something about them that they just look so special. Look how reflective that is. Next we have this matte brown shade. Oh, it's intense. Look at the pigment on the mattes as well, they look very pigmented. I really like the quality on these mini Huda palettes. I feel like I prefer those over the big palettes from her. Okay, let's see the middle shade, because it looks kind of duochrome, it's so beautiful. So yeah, this is pigmented, it's gorgeous, but if you look closely, it kind of looks like a topper, so you can still see the skin color underneath. And it's kind of like a purple duochrome, it has some golden particles in it, so it's really gorgeous. Next we have this, again like a greenish, like an olive green, Ooh, gorgeous. You see how satisfying that swatch was? Next we have just like a light cream shade. This can be great if you want to use it on the lid without like adding any glitters to your look. Slightly darker than my skin tone and it's leaning more pink, especially on my hand. I feel like it looks quite different from the pan now that I look. Next we have the black, which is just, ooh, so black. The pigment, it's so gorgeous. And last we have this purplish metallic. Again, this is kind of duochromatic. So I can see gold, I can see pink, I can see a little bit of purple. It's really gorgeous. So these are all the shades swatched. But this gold is just so special. Because I like the fact that it's so reflective. I'm covering a little bit of my eyelids. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I just want to cancel out the darkness that I have on my lids. Just using a concealer brush to blend it in. Although I'm going to use an eyeshadow base as well. On top of the concealer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to do my eyes first today because I want to use that black and I'm scared of fallout. I'm tapping it in using my fingers all the way to my brow bone. I'm not doing a cut crease or anything like that today. My hair is a mess. I haven't styled my hair yet. I washed it this morning and it's just... Anyways, so I'm going to start with this shade here. This is a Sigma E25 brush. The palette has a little bit of fallout in the pen. I'm going to dust off the excess from my brush. So these are quite dusty, but I don't really mind it. I want to create kind of like an extended eye shape. So I'm doing a little like a V shape here. And then blending towards the inner portion of my crease. As usual, like I've tried Huda mini palettes in the past and I like the fact that they blend really easily. I feel like they're pretty beginner friendly, so they are kind of easy to work with. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this shade and dust it on my lower lash line as well. I'll dust off the excess from my brush a little bit and then blend towards my temples. I'm gonna take this darker brown now. This is on a Makeup Forever 216 brush. I'm going to use it to intensify my outer corner. Again, placing it in like a V shape. So it's a little bit lower than the previous shade. And blending it again towards my crease here, towards the center of my crease. And also using it on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna take my previous brush to blend the two shades together. And I'm connecting the bottom part with the top part here. You gotta avoid the bottom part with the top part looking disconnected here in the outer corner. And again, with my fluffy brush, I'm blending. I'm gonna take this cream shade and apply it on my lid. I want to create kind of like a base for my shimmer. So lighten my lid up a bit. I just like how it kind of opens my eye a little bit. Next I'm going to take this topper shade and I'm going to apply it with my fingers. I feel like a brush wouldn't pick up this shade as good as the finger does. And I'm gonna take my previous brush to just blend the edges a little bit. I think I'm going to take a little bit more of this dark brown. Next I'm gonna take the black on an angled brush. This is an Essence eyeliner brush. And I want to do a wing liner with the black shadow. I feel like this is the easiest way to achieve a wing liner, just by using eyeshadow. feel like eyeshadow is a little bit easier to work with than liquid liner especially. And with my eyes open, I'm just drawing the shape that I want. And with eyeshadow, I like the fact that you are able to smudge it if you want to do a smokier liner. So I'm taking my Makeup Forever brush and just smudging a little bit. Taking a little bit more. And what I want to do is I want to connect this liner to my lower lash line. I'm going to do my face makeup off camera and then I'll be right back. I think I'm also going to apply false lashes. Okay, I did my face and lips off camera. Now I want to finish the look by applying some black on my waterline, just to tie the whole look together. I will use it under my lashes as well. And in my inner corner I want to use this gold because it's so beautiful and I just want to pop in my inner corner. So I'm taking it on a flat brush and just placing it in my inner corner. And one more thing that I want to do is take my fluffy brush and just go over my lower lash line. Because of the concealer, the blend is not as flawless as it was. And that's why I just want to smoke it out a little bit more. Now I'll run and do my hair and I'll be right back again. Okay, I finished doing my hair and this is the look all complete. I kind of like how it came out. I really enjoyed working with this little palette, the Wild Jaguar palette by Huda Beauty. I feel like this is a nice glam palette. I feel like, especially on my eyes, these shadows look quite cool toned, leaning more purple. So I feel like this palette would be perfect for someone with brown eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes. I feel like these tones would really look gorgeous on you if you have those eye colors. Even though I enjoyed all my blue eyes as well, so it doesn't really matter, but just a suggestion. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video and you found it useful, and if you liked today's look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!